G'day humans, Chris Stead here. Today I was with LG in their pretty stunning new showroom in Sydney, Australia, having a looking through their 2025 range and being taken through exactly what it's looking to offer consumers from LG's staff. And in this video, I'm going to show you the LG G5 versus the LG G4 part of the presentation, so you can see the difference between those two top-end OLED models, and also hear from LG on where they think that the new panel has improved on last year's iteration. I will say, I'm not sure how well it's going to come out in the video itself, but definitely in person you can notice a marked difference with the G5. Like, it was significantly a better panel, but hopefully you'll be able to see that as well in this video. So let's just jump in and have a look at the comparison between the two, as well as hear from LG on what they think are the key differences between the 2024 LG G4 and the 2025 LG G5 OLED TV. Let's go.
Show you G4 G5 here. That's right. That's
so what's
right.
the big difference? If it is so big, what are we? I mean, I can see it, but how do you explain it?
Can you walk us through specifically the difference?
Yeah, sure. Let me just put on a scene. I remember you guys enjoying this video last year at our launch, and we were talking about how incredible this was. We've done. Well, yes, the purity of the white is always dictated by the primary colors. We have a lot more spectrum, right? So the actually behind the pixels is the OLED material. That's why they call it an OLED product. We have higher red, higher green, and blue. It's what we call 4-stack technology. It's a brand new panel. It's actually the 4th generation compared to 3rd generation here. And that allows us to get better colors, higher brightness, and the picture quality makes it extremely obvious how much of a generational leap we've made. Okay, I'll put on here and you can start to see individual colors and the processor at work.
Are these on the same settings?
They're on their most saturated boosted mode, and we call store mode.
But it's like for like, right?
Yeah.
G4 versus G5.
It is, yeah. Yeah, everything is neutral. Yep, no tricking. So the background, obviously, ability to show deeper blues thanks to the new blue OLED material. Red obviously pops the detail in her gown, and obviously the whites is a nice, purer, cleaner white as well.
Can you take us through the numbers difference in terms of the relative brightness, dimming zones, all that kind of stuff?
Sure.
The G5 is 3 times brighter than the B5.
Yep.
Yep, did you say that already?
Oh, there you go. Okay, so
Than the G4.
yeah, so actual figures, the G5 is now reaching 2900 in its vivid mode, but for peak white, yeah. Whereas 2300 was where we were last year. But it's not just brightness. Brightness is only there when you are watching really bright scenes. It's actually all the specular highlights and also the texture that the processor is able to display as well. So here's a good scene. That red dress, it's always a red dress somewhere, but last year's model didn't have that extra red brightness, color brightness, and you can see there that it just doesn't have the ability to show all the subtleties in that dress, whereas this year's one, it can.
So this is literally coming out of the same stream player box, just being fed to 2 different screens, and that's what you're missing out on the left, right?
That's right. Not to say last year's was, I'd still be happy with the G4, but this panel has changed everything to 4th gen, and it's available only in the G5.
And it's got the updated processor as well.
Yeah. That processor gives it the commands to go to these high brightness levels. They call it light control algorithms.
Are there any changes to things like how it upscales, any of that stuff, or is that still the same?
The processor's approaching everything the same way. but it's got an extra whole year of learning data points. So we just feed this computer, it's like a server with different content, low, high, medium quality, content in compression, high quality streams from, say, a streaming service versus a 4K Blu-ray, and it learns how to get things from low quality to high quality as much as possible.
So if you had the last year's model, would it get the same updates, I guess, to what's learned, or is that?
It doesn't get the same updates, but it does get updates. Yes, owners of OLED will see pop-ups every so often. Yeah.
The update is the operating system update, but we obviously can't update the physical processor and memory in the TV. So with a much stronger processor, it's essentially being able to do more to your picture to get it to this ultimate level, what it, the source file.
Because the processor's got more power.
The processor is tuned further, and we're able to apply. Yeah, definitely. It's basically like Gen 2 in a sense. They're different, same sort of fundamentals, but different tuning. And it's not always appropriate to go back because they're matched to the panel, matched to that generation software. But every year we can, and we do release updates to the AI picture processing, and you owners of OG OLEDs will see a pop-up. AI Picture Pro has been updated, and it doesn't exactly say what it was, but things we've learned since launch get rolled back into older models. Yep. So you can see color brightness, huge increase in saturation.
Get to the main show. So this is our big screen OLED range, and you can see it roll down the showroom from entry-level B series here, which B series is entry OLED, steps up to C, which is our mainstream. We sell most of this product, very popular in terms of its features plus also pricing. But then the one, don't look at the third one, look at the fourth one, is our G5. The third one is our G4. Now, so B5, C5, G5, but usually we don't put last year product against our new product because we go, oh, we don't really want to compare. We're doing this because we think the G5 is such a demonstrable jump up. So you'll see it for your own eyes, but Tommy will talk you through the intricacies of it. And the last one, the 97-inch under the signature OLED M there, is the M5. So the M is the same panel as the G, but effectively it's wireless. And Tommy will show you how cool that is. I don't really need to tell you guys, 12 years of OLED leadership, still #1 in the world as well as Australia. We've been making this for years and years and years. This G5, there's been a press launch in the UK. It's getting rave reviews about the step up in quality, which surprises even us, because every year we stand up here and go, it's bigger, it's better, it's smarter. It really is better and better every year.